Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a Shop My Stash, and it's gonna be like not just for 1 month because I didn't really do one for January and it's January 19th right now. So this is going to be for the end of January and all of February. And yeah, I don't have like too many things going in. I think I have more going out than coming in, but I will share with you what is leaving my Shop My Stash. The eyeshadow palettes that are leaving are all of them. They're all like the Christmas palettes. So I've got the Oden's Eye Merry Christmas and Christmas Eve palettes. The Give Me Glow Christmas Morning. And then both of the Revolution Grinch palettes. The blush palette is going, both of the single blushes. So I had the blush from the Grinch collection, which is going out. And honestly, I don't know that this is even one that like I'll keep to use. I'll keep it more so for like the packaging and nostalgia of it all, because it gets hard pan every single time I use it, which is irritating. And then the other blush I have is the Hard Candy, what is it called? Marbleized Big Blush in Strawberry. And I got a good amount of use out of that, which is nice. And let's see. Oh, this, which is like a face tint. It doesn't have like a specific use. It says you can use it on your face and lips. I will never use this on my lips. I was using it as a liquid blush, which works really great for that. So I'm just going to put it with my blushes. But that is rolling out. That's also from the Grinch collection. And the highlight from the Grinch collection is rolling out. So it looks like I got some good use out of this too. You can see the little Grinch man is disappearing. The highlight palette I have in here, which is the BH Cosmetics Après in Aspen palette. I freaking love this palette so much. I would definitely keep this in here the entire year, but I've got a lot of highlights, so I want to cycle through them. Yes, and also I got a lot of new stuff for Christmas, so I want to make sure you try that stuff out too. I'm rolling out the Kaleidos Moon Cruiser highlight. Wow, okay. And I'm wearing that today. It's Bluetiful. Yes. This is the e.l.f. liquid shadow in Aurora. I don't think I actually use this, so I'm just gonna roll it out. The Wet n Wild highlight, the loose pigment in Mary. I did use this a few times. Love that. And then the Kat Von D liquid lip in Santa Sangre. I didn't actually end up using this. I kind of forgot it was in there, but I'm just gonna roll it out because I know I'm not gonna use it in February. Okay, now for everything that is rolling in. So that's all the stuff that's rolling out, but that's not everything I had in my Shop My Stash. Everything else that I had in there is just gonna stay in there. But if you want to know what that stuff is, you can check out my last video where I rolled it all in. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and go through what I'm rolling in for this next month and a half-ish. Let's see. Let's just do eyeshadow palettes first because they're right here. This is the Smoke and Mirrors Amethyst palette. And I'm rolling this one in mostly for like Valentine's Day type looks. I don't think I have a like palette that's really pink. So this is kind of the best I got, at least from, I'm not gonna sit here and open all of my palettes. I've got over 100 palettes, I'm not doing that. But from what I can remember, I don't really have any pink ones, which, why not? I don't know why. I have some that are like really light pinks and more neutral-ish, but I want like pink pink. This is the closest I have, so I'll be using that. And then the next 4 that I'm going to have in here are all Makeup Revolution palettes, because I do want to do a video eventually ranking all of my Makeup Revolution palettes, but some of these it's been a very long time since I used, so I'm just going to roll them in a few at a time into my Shop My Stash until I've, you know, cycled through all of them again, and then I can rank them. That's what I'm doing. So the first one is the Revolution Color Book in 05. And this is one of the ones where it's got like tons of colors, and all the mattes are on one side, and then the other side is pretty much the same colors but in shimmer. And then this is one of the this is like one of their like old palettes. This is their Salvation palette, Ultimate Color Chaos palette. And that is what it looks like. Very bright and colorful. I guess I have some like bright pinks in there, so I can use those if I want. And then is the Reloaded Naturals 3 by Makeup Revolution. And I didn't pick these based on color story or anything. I literally just like the first 4 Makeup Revolution palettes I saw, I grabbed them. So this is really more of a fall color story, but it's fine. And then next is the Revolution Chilled palette, which is one of their ones in like the metal packaging. And this is their like cannabis themed palette. So wonderful. I am rolling in a concealer because I don't have a concealer in my Project Pan. Well, I do technically, but I'm not using it as a concealer, so I don't have a concealer in there. So I'm rolling in the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is like an OG cult classic, and it's fine. It's not like the most amazing, honestly. The coverage is not great for me, but it's like okay. So I'm just gonna keep trucking through that. I don't know, like halfway through, because I think the product like went all the way up in here. I'm not certain, but I'm like at least a third of the way through, because I'm not sure exactly how far up the product went, but there's that. I've got 2 single blushes, both powder. I didn't put any cream blushes in this one. I just didn't feel like it. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Mellow Wine. And I don't even think I've used this on my face. I think I've only swatched it. So gotta get some use out of that. And then this is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, and this is like the original Luminoso. And I haven't used this in a very long time, so definitely need to get some use on that. And then I have the Avatar Pandoran Paradise Face Palette, which has 4 blushes and 2 highlights. And I mostly pulled it to use the blushes. I was going to pull a different blush palette, but then I was like, wait, I just pulled this one because it's brand new and I want to try it. I will use the highlights, but I didn't pull it specifically for the highlights, more so for the blush, because I have other highlights that I pulled in. I pulled in a lot of highlight, I feel like. Not like a lot, but So I did pull in a cream highlight. This is the NYX Biome Sticks from the Avatar collection. And this one is in Coral Reef. So it's like the pinky one. It's So pretty. Let me swatch it. It feels, I don't even know. There we go. Okay. It feels so like nice rubbing it on my hand. It feels so cooling. Oh, and it's so sparkly and gorgeous. I love it. I can't wait to use this. So there's that. And then I also pulled the Glamlite Scooby-Doo highlight duo. And I am beyond excited to try these. Like, look how sparkly and shifty. Oh my god. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And then I also pulled in my Oden's Eye Alva 2 highlight palette because this is newish and I haven't used it on my face yet. So I'm especially excited for Salamander, which is like this really sparkly shade, which the camera is just not doing justice. So I am excited for that. I'm excited for everything, you guys. I'm just excited. I pulled in a lip liner. Who am I? This is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip liner, and it doesn't have a shade. There are 2 of these that I have. They came in a set, I'm pretty sure. But it's just like a neutral brown. Yeah, it's kind of warm-ish, but it's just a brown. So figured I need to try to start getting use of my lip liners because I have a bunch and I just don't use them. So that's not great. And then I have 2 eyeliners that I pulled in. I did not pull these in for any particular reason. I just grabbed 2 colors and I was like, these are going in. I don't know what brand these are. These are just like some random, like somebody got me a really random like pack of eyeliners that didn't have a brand. And it just had like a bunch of different colors, but they feel really nice. Like they feel really creamy and they go on really easily. Like they're not dry, they don't tug. But those are the colors, like a maroon and a deep, kind of like a grayish green, like a grayish forest green. It's not really like green, kind of like a khaki green, I guess. I don't know. I'm not good at describing things. But that's it. That's everything that's going in my Shop My Stash for February. I guess I'll just call it my February Shop My Stash because it's mostly for February. But yeah, that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, of course. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.